Taurus. Welcome to this week's love reading. This week we are going to talk about the actions, reactions, and outcomes in your love life. This is for all Taurus placements. Cross watchers are also welcome here. So, with that being said, I will go ahead and get started. Spirit, thank you for giving me the opportunity to read for the Taurus Collective regarding their love and interpersonal relationship journey. I ask for clear and concise messages as well as protection for myself, the message, and the viewer as we go through this active divination together. Ashe. Amen. All right, let's get into it. For those who don't know, I am a Taurus sun, so this is as much my business as it is yours from how I see it. Also, don't feel any type of way if I give advice that seems a little pointed, because I'm also talking to myself. I am never exempt from the advice that I might share. All right. I hope you all have been well. I had exams last week, so because of that, I was not able to record because I had to spend every waking hour studying, but I did pass, thankfully. So now I have a little bit more time on my hands to come and read a couple cards with y'all. All right, so, and mind you, this is general, even though it is a love reading. So with that being said, just take this as it resonates and place yourself where you fit in the story. Don't try to force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, that is okay. If you're just nosy and want to stick around, that's fine too. So what is the action? The action might be one that you are committing or an action that somebody is taking toward you. So just take it as it resonates. What is the action surrounding Taurus and their person of interest for this week? Ooh, thank you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So there's somebody around you, baby. And they interested. They are interested. The reaction, please. Okay, the Ten of Cups. Excuse me. Hold on. All right, we're Taurus. Tori, baby. We're going to have to talk about it because now I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on. For me, too. Shoot, what's going on? What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Okay, they didn't really show face, so I'm going to put them back. What is the outcome? Oh, the outcome is the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, honestly, you meet somebody, you're not exactly sure. When they come towards you, I'm not going to lie, you're not expecting this person to come towards you with the energy that they are, but they're serious and they're like, I like you and I want you. And so you're just like, huh? And it's not because you don't think, like, you're fine. Like, you're that, you look good. Like, it has nothing to do with that. It's more so just like, I don't really think that you were looking. You know what I'm saying? I have this like theory that if I am seeking a certain experience, I'm more than likely, this is just me personally, I am more than likely priming myself to accept something that I probably would not have accepted had I not been seeking it specifically. So I guess that has more to do with like boundaries and how willing someone is to put up with certain shenanigans in order to have that experience. Obviously, if your boundaries are strong, then that's not something you have to worry about. And I think we're lucky and blessed to live in a time where we're able to have a lot more self-discovery conversations like the one that we're having right now. A lot of people are learning about their own mental health needs, and they're able to start breaking down a lot of what they've gone through. And I think a lot of us in the collective have seen some shit, quite frankly, and because of that, we're a little shell-shocked and we're just not looking. Our eyes are not open and primed and attuned to the possibility of fulfillment in this particular arena coming to us with such clarity and ease from somebody that seems earnest. It almost, the energy that it gives is like, oh, this is too good to be true. Like, what like, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. So that's kind of the energy that you have as this person approaches you with, they're coming with serious interest. The reaction is very positive, right? 10 of Cups is complete emotional fulfillment. And then you have the Knight of Cups. So you have this swift new energy. So this is not, if you had ended something, maybe some of the reason why you might not have been primed to be looking for love or even have your eyes open to the possibility is because you went through it with somebody else. And because you went through it with somebody else, you are essentially now in a situation where you're just not, you just weren't looking. You didn't seem close. You just weren't exactly looking. All right. So this all seems to take you by storm. I don't even think as you're watching this right now, I don't even think that you realize what's about to happen for you. Timing is relative, so I can't really speak to that. But I am curious about the Eight of Pentacles. Like, why? Can you tell me any? Ooh, okay, death. Yeah, so you went through a rebirth. And this person would never have come around. You would never have bumped paths with this person. You would have never crossed paths with this person had you not gone through this rebirth. And so when the major arcanas pop out, so the death card is one of the major arcana. When a major arcana card pops out, you have to understand that these are divinely orchestrated events. Kind of like the concept of a canon event, like in the Spider-Verse, right? This is a canon event. So you're going to meet this person. I don't know when, I don't know where, and I don't know why. But I do know that you're going to meet this person. You're not going to take them serious at first. That I can tell you. You're not going to take them serious at first. Then you're going to realize that they're serious about you. Fulfillment will come around because they're serious. Fulfillment will come around. And from there, you'll pick up a new whirlwind situation with them. But you had to go through a death first. So you more than likely ended a pretty serious thing with someone else. Whether it was a serious relationship that was long-term, a marriage, maybe you went no contact. So you're in this period of growth and rebirth right now, and that would explain why you weren't exactly looking. Which honestly is a good reason not to have your eyes out primed for love anyway. You know, your growth is in self improvement is never something that I'm going to turn my nose up at or anything like that. I think it's a good thing. All right, is there anything else before we thank you? 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're also tired. Like you were kind of jaded a little bit. You're kind of tired. Makes sense now. Makes total sense. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a very interesting read. All right, so what is going on? Like, what is going on? What is going on when it comes to the Taurus collective regarding love? Thank you. Okay, so we have self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. You're in a very, very heavy self-care, self-love type of energy. You're not really concerned with what other people have going on. Even, if they are attractive, they could be as fine as frog hair. You are just not interested if it's something that will cost you your peace. So you're kind of in this observation mode right now of like, I'll see, but nothing will come between myself and myself, right? If it's not something that's worthy, like I'm just not going to let it in, essentially. So you have a lot of self-worth that you've built up presumably from this death card situation and this 9 of Wands. This is something that is a result. You've come back to self after a period of death and rebirth and growth after going through a pretty hard time. More than likely with someone else. This doesn't seem like a continuing, for a very small subset of people, this might be the same person that has gone and both of you have gone and done some soul searching and have gone through a period of separation and both of you have done your rebirth journey on your own and have come back to each other as better people. But for most of you, this is a new person, and that's just how these things go. We also have healthy choices, self-love and self-care, being happy, love, and life. So you're very, very firmly rooted in this like self-care, self-love, self-indulgence energy. You're in a very strong Venusian energy, which is a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. We are Taurus. We are Taurus. So we need that, right? Like we literally need indulgence. It's just part of how we take care of ourselves. We need the positive sensory experiences. We need the bubble bath, and we need the candle, and we need the flowers. It's not negotiable. We have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. Like, you're living your best life, babe. Like, you're not, this is not when this person happens upon you, you are in a very firm, I love myself energy. You're not entertaining nonsense. And they pick up on this, right? And so then now we have talking. We have talking, interested, awaiting messages, text, call, email, and talking more. So now this person is enjoy pursuing you, baby. They're hitting your line. They're trying to set up a date. They're trying to figure out how they can get in your orbit. How can I get around this person? How can I get around this person? How can I get in their energy? How can I get a piece of their time? Right? How can I get a piece of their... You can have a piece of my love is waiting for you. What y'all know about that? That song is actually terrible. Like, when you listen to the lyrics, homie's like, you can't have all of me because I'm not totally free. Homie was basically saying, like, you could be my side piece. That's not what any of this is. I don't know why I keep thinking about these low vibrational songs, Lord. But we have the runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. I'm going to be really honest, Taurus. This is not the other person. I don't know how to say this respectfully. This is you. This is you. And you never used to be the runner. Ever. Like, you were never, in your past dynamics, you were the chaser. You weren't usually the runner. This 9 of Wands energy is lingering around you. You're tired. Yes. You've been through it. Yes. But there's a potential here for you to essentially spoil what could be a good thing. Because some of you have accidentally become like avoidantly attached. So there's secure attachment, avoidant attachment, and then there's the insecure / anxious attachment. And the avoidant is the person who is the runner, right? There's the chaser would be the anxiously attached, and the runner would be the avoidantly attached. And so you might have slipped into a bit of avoidance just because you've been hurt so badly and wounded so much in the past. You're so tired. The 9 of Wands is like a wounded warrior energy, essentially. You're exhausted. So just be mindful. If this is not, and if you deem, hey, I'm not here to convert or evangelize nobody. If you decide that this is not something that you want and you're not interested in this kind of experience, baby, this is just energy. I'm just telling you what the energy surrounding you are saying. I'm not saying you have to embark on this journey. You do not have to. You have free will and choice, my love. So if you decide that this is something that is too overwhelming for you and you want to stay in this energy of self-love and partying and living in the moment, stay. There's no pass or fail. There's no right or wrong. If you want to stay in the experience of doing this. If it makes you happy, do what brings you fulfillment. That's your birthright. So with that being said, just be mindful. If this is something that you want to try out with this person, don't do the chasing and the running. Like, show up authentically as yourself to the best of your ability. Yeah. Let's see what else we can glean. So that's honestly, I'm not really picking up on anything from them at this time. But let's continue moving along. They seem to really like you. Whoever this person is, they seem to like you. I don't even think that you think that they feel the way that they do, but they're very interested in you. We have abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude and bliss, and blessings. You're in a very abundant energy, which, I mean, like, duh. It's Taurus, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're the money sign, right? What's my zodiac sign? It's the money sign. So you're in a very abundant energy. And honestly, like I said, like, you're good by yourself. You could be good with this person, but you're already good on your own. So this is not like, this person will not make or break your situation. You're doing really well by yourself. We also have mask, hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. I'm more so picking up on the hiding true feelings. Again, I don't think you realize that this person feels for you the way that they do. They are very curious about you and they like you a lot. That much is very, very strong to me, on an intuitive level. I don't think you think that. Maybe you have preconceived notions about what type of person this is based on additional information that you have about them or your own, thoughts or biases. I'm not sure, but let's keep going. Thank you. Ooh. We have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. So like I said, this is somebody that you have. And let me clarify something real quick. I'm not the kind of tarot reader that's going to be like, this is your soulmate, and then this is the one and only soulmate, twin flame, blah, blah, blah. I don't do the twin flame stuff. I don't think that's a healthy way to relate to other people. That's not where this is coming from. I think in every chapter of our lives, there is someone that has the potential to help us obtain the most soul growth that we can in that chapter and as that rendition of ourselves. That to me is the definition of a soulmate. Therefore, you can have a multitude of soulmates at any point in time on your journey in this life. You don't just have the one soulmate and then that's it. And then if you never find them, like, that's not, like, dude, that's propaganda. Like, I'm not pushing that. I don't peddle that. I don't subscribe to that belief system. More power to those who do, but I don't do that. We don't do that here. So when I say soulmate, what I mean by that, just so that we are clear going forward, I just mean that this is somebody that can help you obtain and maintain as much soul growth as possible in this particular chapter of your life as this rendition of yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah? So when I say this is a soulmate, this is somebody that is very much aligned with you where you are right now. Right? Somebody can be your soulmate today and you fall out of alignment in 10 years and then you go your separate ways and there's no love lost. And then you can meet a new soulmate. You might even have multiple soulmates. Some of your soulmates are your friend. Your mom might be your soulmate. Your freaking dog. You are your main soulmate. You're the soulmate you need to be looking out for. You're the one for you. But as far as people who can help you on your journey, this person who's coming in, they really do like you. They have a they have a strong attraction to you. That much is very clear. This is somebody that really wants to be with you, and I'm kind of picking up, like, they're kind of nervous. They don't really know how, because you seem like you're very hard into your self-love, you're abundant. They can see how much of a prize you are, and they don't want to mess it up. So they're treading very lightly, and I think, oh, damn. Okay. Not me spilling my own tea. If you resonate with this, welcome to the club, I guess. You're not picking. I just realized something in real time. I kind of had a moment. But you might not be reading this person's actions as interest because they're more than likely nervous. And they're trying to figure out how to approach you and how to maintain this connection and grow it while not blowing it and coming off as respectful. Okay. You gotta give this person time, baby. I mean, there's nothing really else. You gotta just watch. You have cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Leave your ex alone. I don't know how else to say that. Leave that man, leave that woman, leave that person the hell alone. And if they contact you, no, they didn't. You didn't see it. If they email you, no, they didn't. You did not see it. Move on. Okay? And it seems like you don't need me to tell you this because this energy does not seem to be one that is attached. And if you haven't, I didn't really explain how I spread these out, but if you notice, the oracle cards, I align them based on the energy that I get with the tarot card that represents the main theme, right? So when I put the cut down card here next to the death card, it's because you went through a rebirth as a result of leaving behind a toxic dynamic, and you need to leave that dynamic in the past. That's that. Is there anything else here that I need to know to relay to Taurus? Is there anything else? All right. We have healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, and also healing from potentially abusive relationships. So this is something, either way, you're in this space of healing. I don't want to kick it to you like, oh, if you get with this person, that's what's going to heal your heart. Even if you choose not to entertain this past a certain level, or you decide to keep this person as a friend, You still heal from what you went through in the past. You still heal from that which you needed to leave in the past, right? So you're on this really beautiful self-love and growth journey. We've talked about this throughout the weeks that I've been uploading here regarding love specifically. And you're continuing that journey regardless of if you pick this person up or not, because you do have a choice. You do still come out on the other side. I mean, you're honestly already there, but you come out on the other side so much more wiser, so much more aware and alert, with so much more gratitude for your journey and so much more trust in yourself, because you have learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn. You have soared and rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and determination. You see what I'm talking about? So you come out with such clarity and understanding for your journey. Honestly, this is nice. Like, this is real cool. But even if you decide that you would rather, be solo dolo, you're in a really good place. I mean, yes, it almost is reading to me. The overarching theme here is actually self-love. Yes, there is a B-side. There is an undercurrent here of this budding romance with someone else, but that's not even the main focus. The main focus here is actually the self-love that you have cultivated through this journey of giving up something that was not serving you, giving up a connection, coming to your senses, realizing that it wasn't going to work out the way you wanted it to, walking away. Yes, you're tired. Yes, you went through a rebirth. Yes, it was ugly and lonely and sad, and you ugly cried and snot everywhere, but you pulled yourself together, and now you're in this energy of making healthy choices, of indulging yourself, of enjoying your life, of being abundant, right? And of having this clarity and truth, and ultimately healing your own heart as you learn these lessons. And for that, I commend you. Whether or not you choose to pick this person, this romantic partner up or not, is really up to you. Is there anything else that I need to know before we close out? Last shuffle? Nope. All right, cool. Thank you so much for stopping by. Honestly, I'm really proud of you. What a beautiful journey. I hope to see you soon. I will talk to you later. And I hope this has been helpful.